Let's be honest for a second. Great sex isn't just about attraction, size, or stamina, it's about how you move. And specifically, how you thrust. That one detail can be the difference between leaving her disappointed, or leaving her shaking, breathless, and desperately craving more. Most guys get this wrong. But today, you won't be one of them. I'm about to give you my 5 most powerful thrusting tips that will take your bedroom game from average to unforgettable, while helping you last longer and connect deeper. So if you're ready to blow her mind, every single time, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Hey, this is Stoic Wisdom, and every week, I give you the no-fluff, insider secrets on what women actually want. From sex and seduction to communication and chemistry, I teach you how to win with women without playing games. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss a drop of gold. And now, let's talk about something very personal, your penis. Okay, penis. Now that we've got you prepped, listen closely, because these next tips are going to change your game forever. 1. Start slow, no, slower than that. If you go in pounding like a jackhammer from second 1, stop. That's not pleasure, that's porn conditioning. Women's bodies aren't built like yours. Our vaginas take time to relax and open up, literally. If you skip the warm-up and go full throttle, it's not only uncomfortable for her, it's actually painful. But here's the twist, she probably won't tell you. Why? Because she doesn't want to hurt your ego, or she just thinks that's how sex is supposed to feel. So be the guy who knows better. Start slow. Let her body melt into the experience. Build up the tension like a master seducer. If you get this right, trust me, she'll notice. And she'll want you again and again. Tease her, add tension and control. 2. Tease her, make her crave it. Want to drive a woman wild without even trying? Learn the art of the tease. When you slow things down right at the peak of her pleasure, and then build it up again, you ignite her brain and body like fireworks. The secret is this, don't give it to her all at once. Give her a few powerful thrusts, let her get used to the rhythm, and then pull back. Thrust shallower. Slower. Let her miss the intensity. Watch her squirm. Watch her eyes plead for more. That craving you're building? That's where unforgettable sex lives. Pro tip, do not use this right before she's about to climax. If you ruin that moment, she will not forgive you. Teasing is for the early and mid stages. Use it right, and she'll beg for round 2. 3. Vary the tempo, keep her on her toes. Repetition is the killer of desire. If you keep the same tempo the whole time, fast or slow, her body will adapt. It becomes background noise. So switch it up. Surprise her. Early in the experience. Go slow, sensual, deliberate. Later on. Pick up the pace. If she's on top, let her take control. If you're behind, switch angles, pressure, speed. Unpredictability equals intensity. You don't need a PhD in sex to figure this out. Just read the moment and respond. Adjust. Play. Explore. This is where sex becomes art. Grinding, her clitoris loves this. 4. Grind, don't just thrust. Most guys miss this completely. You're so focused on the in and out motion that you forget about the clitoris, aka, the most important part of her body for pleasure. Here's the thing, the clitoris isn't just that little button. It has internal extensions, legs that wrap around the vaginal opening. So when you grind, not thrust, you create delicious pressure against that whole network. Use positions like missionary or cowgirl to get close. Stay deep, and instead of pulling in and out, grind your body into hers, slowly, firmly, sensually. This is how you unlock her full-body orgasms. Plus, bonus, grinding gives you a breather. If you're getting close too fast, use grinding to slow the pace and extend the pleasure, for both of you. 5. Pay attention, her body tells you everything. Every moan, breath, twitch, or change in rhythm, it's a message. Are you listening? Too many men are stuck in their heads. Am I doing it right? Does she like this? And miss the obvious signals. But the key to being an amazing lover? Presence. Stay out of your thoughts. Get into her reactions. If she pulls you closer, go deeper. If her body tenses or she stops responding, switch it up. Her body is the most honest form of communication you'll ever get. If you tune in, you'll never be lost in the bedroom again. One last secret, it's not just physical. Want to know the hidden ingredient that separates good sex from she can't stop thinking about you sex? Emotional connection. Even in a hookup, when a woman feels connected to you, she lets go. Her body opens up. Her mind surrenders. And her orgasms? They hit different. That's why I created a program called Beyond Attraction, to teach you the rare skills that build emotional intimacy, fast. The kind of communication that creates chemistry, trust, obsession. This is how you go from being the guy she slept with to the guy she can't stop chasing. Alright, lover boys, those are your 5 thrusting tips that will make her weak in the knees and always coming back for more. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest wisdom. And next week, I'm diving into the psychology of female desire, and why some guys effortlessly turn women on while others never make it out of the friend zone. You don't want to miss that. Until then, go slow, grind deep, tease smart, and always, always, pay attention. The secret weapon most men overlook in the bedroom. At this point, you've got the techniques. You've got the tools. You know how to slow things down, build tension, vary your tempo, grind like a pro, and most importantly, tune into her body like it's giving you real-time feedback, because it is. But before you close this tab and run off to try out what you've just learned, let me leave you with something deeper. Something more lasting than just bedroom tips. Because as much as this video has been about how to thrust, the truth is, the real power lies in why you're doing it. And even more importantly, who you're being while you're doing it. You see, great sex, unforgettable sex, isn't just about mechanics. It's about connection. It's about trust. It's about presence. And most guys never tap into that level, not because they don't want to, but because they don't know how. They're stuck in performance mode. Trapped in their heads. Chasing some imaginary scoreboard of orgasms, dominance, or approval. But the men who truly master the bedroom are the ones who bring more than just their bodies to the experience. They bring awareness. Confidence. Focus. And yes, even emotion, in the right doses. Why she craves more than just pleasure. Let's get real. A woman might sleep with you for your looks. She might even enjoy it if you're technically good. But what makes her crave you, what makes her fantasize about you, text you first, and get hooked on being around you, is how you make her feel during and after sex. If she feels seen. If she feels wanted without being used. If she feels emotionally safe and physically ravished. Then you've just become 1 in 1,000. Not because you thrust better than her ex, but because you created a space where she could surrender, and be herself in the most raw and intimate way. And here's where the good news kicks in. None of that requires good looks, a 10-inch member, or years of experience. It just takes awareness. It takes presence. And it takes you stepping into a different mindset. Shift from performance to presence. If you remember one thing from this entire video, let it be this. Stop performing. Start connecting. So many men walk into the bedroom with pressure on their shoulders, to impress, to dominate, to last longer, to do everything perfectly. And in that pressure, they lose the moment. They stop noticing her subtle reactions. They forget to enjoy her. They become disconnected, and she feels it. But when you slow down, tune into her breathing, match her rhythm, and give her space to relax and open up, you send a message that goes beyond words. I'm not here to prove something. I'm here to explore you. That's what she craves. That's what makes her addicted, not just to the sex, but to you. Sex is a mirror of who you are. The way you make love says more about you than any pickup line ever could. Do you rush? Do you chase validation? Do you ignore her signs because you're too in your head? Or do you take your time? Do you take control without being forceful? Do you show restraint, confidence, and presence? The truth is, sex magnifies your habits, your level of self-awareness, your ability to be present, and your emotional intelligence. And that's why so few men ever truly master it. Because they don't just need new techniques, they need a new way of being. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be attuned. You don't need to dominate, you need to lead. You don't need to blow her mind every single time, you just need to make her feel that this moment matters. That she matters. And when she feels that, even the smallest physical act becomes unforgettable. Emotional connection is the true aphrodisiac. Here's something I wish more men understood: women aren't wired like you. Their deepest sexual fulfillment isn't just physical, it's emotional. And that's not a weakness. That's a superpower. The more emotionally connected she feels to you, the more free she feels in her body. The more she trusts you, the more she lets go. That's when sex becomes something electric. That's when she begins to associate you with her deepest pleasures. And if you know how to build that emotional connection, outside of the bedroom, through subtle communication, humor, eye contact, and vulnerability, your sexual experiences with women will transform. That's why I created my Beyond Attraction program, because once you understand the language of emotional intimacy, you'll never get ghosted, passed over, or forgotten again. Women will feel the difference in you, long before you even touch them. And the best part? That kind of emotional power doesn't fade with time. It amplifies everything else: your looks, your words, your presence. It makes you magnetic. The final word: be the man she remembers. So here's what I want you to take away from all this. Start slow, because her body isn't a machine, it's a garden. Tend to it with care. Tease her because desire grows in the space between what she wants and what you make her wait for. Vary your tempo because unpredictability keeps her guessing and craving. Grind because real pleasure happens not just inside, but against her. And pay attention, because her body is constantly talking to you. But most of all, bring your mind and heart into the bedroom. Not in some mushy, needy way, but in a grounded, confident, present way. The kind of presence that says, "I've got you." That's what separates the average from the unforgettable. And if you want to be unforgettable, not just in bed, but in life, in love, and in how women respond to you, start by seeing sex as more than performance. See it as connection. As power. As art. Thank you for watching. If this helped you in any way, please leave a comment, hit like, and share this with a man who needs to hear it.